Well, good morning. It is a great day. It's June 21st, 2013. I this morning that you take time out of your busy day to join us on your call to action. It's time to take action. Today is your day. And this is call to action. Why? Because you got to take action to get results. And without results, you will not be successful. So it's important that we take action. Wow, what a week it has been. What an incredible day it is. Congratulations to the Heat for winning the championship. Oh, man. Sorry, I couldn't leave that one out. Some of you may be Spurs fans. I actually thought the Spurs were going to do it. I would have definitely thought they were going to win it, but the Heat pulled it out again. LeBron James and the Heat did it again. Anyways, champions, and we're glad you're here. The Heat had to take action to win the championship. If they would have laid down and did nothing, then the Spurs would have won. It's so true. Everything in life, if we want to get results, we have to take action. So that's why we have this call. It's your call to action. What are you going to do today to take action? Are you going to take action in your spiritual life? Are you going to take action in your financial life? Are you going to take action in your children's life? Are you going to take action in your relationship with your children and your spouse and your relationships in your life? Are you going to take action in your physical life? Get some exercise. What are you doing today to take action and get results? Woo! I tell you what, I'm so glad you're here and so glad you're a part of this call. There's been so much going on this week. Whoa, where do we begin? Well, we begin with it as Sprouts Friday. Now, what's a sprout? Some of you have said, well, I don't get it. What do you mean by a sprout? Well, those sprouts, I had a privilege and it was an honor last night to be sharing on a radio station, 1490 radio station out of L.A. It's actually a Korean radio station, which they have an English time, even though it is a Korean station. And it was a lot of fun. I was so blessed to be a part of that radio show, talk show last night, and to be interviewed and talking on that, KGBC.com, or KGBC is the radio station, 1190, excuse me, that's at 1490, 1190 AM. It's a Korean station, and it's been awesome. It was awesome to be a part of that. IGBC.net is the website for IGBC.net and 1190 AM. It was just fun. We had a blast. The topics that we talked about was our youth, our children and life's experience, and what are we doing to take action with our youth to help them to be productive and to help them to live life by design and not by default. I tell you what, it's been more powerful than ever in my life. This week I was sharing with them about the miracle and the experience being able to sing with my ex-wife, Lee, and how awesome that was. And I've shared on this call earlier this week as well. What a powerful time that was to sing with her, just such breakthrough for restoration and forgiveness and relationships, to where my children now, hopefully as I gain the trust of their mother and they will begin to trust me again, and I can build that relationship and begin to speak life into them and begin to honor them and begin to give what God has given me in a new perspective of life and love and the greatness that we can become if we will just take action daily, every moment, and live by design and not default, and truly benefit everyone with everything that we do. Every word that we speak, own it. Every action we make, own it. As we were jogging this morning, Chantel and I, wow, what a jog. I think we did 4 miles this morning, just over 4 miles, the longest we've done so far. And it was awesome. Chantel's like, wow, you've got a great pace going on, and she's like, what the heck happened? What's different? And, yesterday as I was working out, I think I shared this too yesterday, I almost threw up because it was like that initial getting back into my workout and pushing it, and I literally thought I was going to throw up because I worked it so hard. And but it did shock my body back into it, bam, because I've been working out so hard for the last 6 months, I think it's 5 months, something like that, consistently, persistent. And so my body's back in shape. Today I felt great. I was in this zone. But another thing that I realized was because I started my morning out first thing at 6 o'clock with spiritual time, quiet time. And I love this particular music I listen to, and it was amazing because it is worship music, and it gets my mind focused and in the right mindset. And then that song was just playing over and over. Any of you ever have that happen before? But it was such a cool thing because it's almost a mesmerizing song in a good way, but it got me into a good, because I realized that jogging and exercise is such a mind game. And as I was jogging and in a zone, as I spoke to her, as I told her, it was interesting because I was just almost hearing that song and going to the rhythm of the song as I was jogging and just going. And here we hit almost 3 miles, and I was still going, and I didn't even realize it had been 3 miles. But it was because it's the mind. It's so powerful. If we can redirect, this is, we were talking last night about youth and the youth and their energy and their passion and their love, and they want to go out and do this and do that. But if we will redirect that energy away from the things of this world and the things of death and destruction and redirect it to life and light and excellence and honor and good things and send them towards that, the results are powerful. The results are amazing children like we have in Hazel and Mateo. It's amazing to see the difference. And even in the Abernathy children, it's amazing in the difference to see them honoring and respectful, each one of them, having their strengths and their power. These are 2 families that I personally am very close to and know, Callista, Isaac, Diana, Rebecca, Jacob, and seeing what the Abernathy family is doing with their routines and the things that they're encouraging. And turn off the TV, thank goodness. Woo! Oh. As we know statistically, look it up. Don't believe me, Google it and type in, turning off TV make you smarter. There's been lots of studies done about it. The TV just dumbs you down. So if you want to get your IQ up and get a little bit smarter, turn your TV off. It's a simple cure. I tell you what, powerful stuff. We were jogging and we were just going, and that rhythm was going. The mind was focused. So it's important that you start with that spiritual foundation, that quiet time in the morning to get you focused for the day, and then go for it. It's a great day. We had an awesome time of exercising, awesome time of just releasing those endorphins as you exercise, and telling you it makes all the difference for your day. Well, today is a special day of sprouts. What is a sprout? You plant a seed, and I love the picture Chantel posts a lot of times for Sprouts Friday. It's this muscular little sprout. If you haven't seen it, you got to go to our Facebook page, Peculiar Solutions. It's cool because it's so true. You put the seed down in the dark, wet, right? Can you picture that? It's like, oh, gloomy. And it has to emerge like, bam, and it comes out of the dark, gloom, moist, muck and mire, and it says, ah! That little sprout comes out, that little plant, he's ready. He's coming to the light. He's growing. He's thriving. It's a little bitty sprout. But such a magical moment when you have that seed turn into a sprout. And then if you will protect that sprout, nurture it, love it, it will grow up into a tree, and then it will bear fruit. Be patient. It's not going to happen tomorrow. Hello. Like I shared earlier this month or this year, the turtle really does win the race. I finally agree and finally see it. Turtle wins the race. It's so powerful. that the turtle does win the race, consistent, persistent, just going, continuing on. It makes it so powerful. So let's open up the lines now, and we want to hear from you. We want to hear your stories, what's taking place in your life as you've been plugging into these calls, plugging into Ms. Thompson, plugging into the things that we're doing, plugging into this community, having the influence of people in this community that are loving on you, Peculiar Solutions on our Facebook page, in our community. Join us. As you've joined us and been a part of us, tell us some of your results because we truly care. We truly want to celebrate it today. We truly want to hear about it and hear what's taking place because it's through those results that we will grow. It's through those things that we focus on, we'll flourish. So if we remind ourselves what great things are happening in our lives, what sprouts are taking place, then it will grow and it will make a difference not only in our lives, but also in the lives around us. That's why it's so important that you share what's taking place in your life because you never know how powerfully impactful your words can be on other people. So we're excited this morning to hear you share. So please share with us as we open up the lines. There's a lot of people on the line. So if you're not in a quiet place, please mute your phone out. We may have to mute out the lines and ask people just to raise their hand. But we're going to try opening up the lines. Tell us who you are, where you're calling from, and we'd love to have you share a sprout, something incredible that's taking place in your life. And it doesn't have to be huge. It can be a small thing. It can be as little as, hey, I woke up this morning and I got on the call. Yes! We're excited for you. Because I know sometimes, like, Hannah Keeley shared yesterday, she folded the laundry. That was her sprout. She took action, folded her laundry, and began to take action in her life and made such a difference. And what a powerful woman she is, as we know the rest of the story there. If you don't know the rest of the story, listen to it. We have it on our Peculiar Solutions Facebook page. We'll post it again, the story of Hannah Keeley. It's just powerful from yesterday's call. So now I'm going to unlock the lines or unmute the lines and share a sprout, please. Who will be first? Who would like to share a sprout? Okay, we got the lines open. Those of you that want to share your sprouts, now's your time.
Hey, Carlos. It's Brian from Bakersfield.
What's going on, Brian?
How you doing? Well, it's been 3 weeks without a cigarette, so that's a huge sprout for me.
Wow.
And on top of that, it's just about a month with the martial arts that I've been doing with the trainer in the morning. And I'm excited about it. Well, I don't know if you heard me, but that's them.
Brian, go ahead, brother. I'm sorry. It was pretty loud. I got them muted out now. What did you say? We couldn't hear that last part.
Oh, I've been working with a personal trainer for martial arts in the morning. Like I'm getting one-on-one training in martial arts, and the trainer said that my reaction time has gone through the roof. He goes, I've seen such improvement. Now, I've only been training with him for a month, and he said he complimented me today. So that's a big sprout for me because I've been really feeling like I'm trying to wrap my head around these concepts. He's like drinking from a fire hose. He's a whole lot of information. So.
Wow, what an incredible sprout that 3 weeks, no cigarettes. Brother, that is fantastic. Congratulations. And I tell you what, Brian, I've watched you, my friend. I've seen you every week. We've got to spend some good time together, quality time, and seeing you grow every week. Brother, you are growing. You're like Jack and the Beanstalk, man. You're like that bean that Jack planted, and it's just like, whoo, taking off, brother. It's so exciting to watch you. And, no cigarettes is just the tip of the iceberg, brother. You, even 4 weeks of training, and your reaction time has gone through the roof. I mean, that's phenomenal to have that trainer say that, and then to just know that you are getting fit, you're getting healthy, you're an awesome father, improving as an awesome spouse every day, too. I mean, it's powerful. Brian, it's been a privilege and an honor to see you grow, my friend. So congratulations on your amazing sprouts. Continue to keep up the good work, my brother. Good job.
Thank you. And thank you so much for being a part of my life, Carlos. I appreciate it.
Bless you, brother. It's an honor. All right, who else is next? We'd love to hear from you. The lines are open. So just give us a shout-out, tell us who you are and where you're calling from, and then tell us your sprout.
Hey, everyone. This is Julius Hammond. Can you hear me?
Hey, Julius. Yes, my friend. Go for it.
Yeah, my sprout is really small. It might be small to a lot of people, but to me, it's big. Just to be able to have the right people in my life, like someone like you, Carlos. You were on the radio show last night, and again, thank you for that. Sorry for the ones who really couldn't hear, because in LA, they I don't know all the dynamics, but they turn down the wires or something, so it's kind of hard to hear in LA. Like if you're outside of LA, then you can hear better. So excuse us if you didn't hear us last night, but it was a fantastic show. Basically my sprout is just to continue to read the word like I've been doing, have the right people in my life. God has placed the right people in my path. Someone like Carlos Campos, Chantel, her beautiful, you guys' beautiful family. And I didn't even know till last night that you even had other kids. Like, I knew when you got on the call, but I didn't know that you had, other kids that you had taken care of ever since you was 19. So just to hear stuff like that, I was like, whoa, you became a dad real early. Like, I wasn't even thinking about being a dad back then. I was just thinking about having fun and doing me, So just to have you and the Eminences and the right people in my life, I know that I'm destined for success, because God places people in your life for a reason, and some people for a season. So I just love the fact that, you guys are in my life, and to continue to grow with you guys in business, spiritual, and any other way God deems fit for us to grow. So that's my sprout, and I really appreciate you and everybody else that is helping and trying to help me get to where I need to go. And let's all grow together. I appreciate it.
Julius, that's fantastic, my friend. God bless you. Thank you so much for helping me and helping this group and helping this call to expand and grow. I know that you have invited several people. You're constantly sending the message on to others. And even getting us on the radio show to expand our influence in our territory. It's such a blessing to lock arms with you. And you being so teachable and coachable, and you just following directions and moving forward. And you're right, we are all on this journey together. We are all learning and growing together. And my friend, for you to say the right people in your life, that is a huge sprout. And I agree with you 100%. The people in your life are going to have such an influence on you. That's why it's so important for us to monitor and look at the people in our life. Are they helping me to grow? Or are they helping me to be stagnant? Are they helping me to continue to learn and continue to advance? And are they encouraging me to my destiny? So for you to say that and to honor us in that way, Julius, thank you so much. It's such a blessing to have you in our lives and have you influencing us the way you do and continuing to encourage us. My friend, it's exciting. And hopefully we get to see you tonight, my friend. Hopefully you're going to come out to Fellowship Friday. We're looking forward to seeing you tonight. But bless you, and thank you for sharing that sprout. Powerful, life-changing stuff here. I'm serious. This is good, because this is the things that leading by example and seeing the results just by taking action in our lives will make all the difference. Awesome. Thanks for sharing, Julius. Who else is out there and would like to share a sprout? We'd love to hear from you.
I got one.
Yes.
Yeah, this is John O'Connor, and thank you for hanging out here every morning for all of us, number one. And my sprout is that I discovered a major roadblock in my head that probably is there in pretty much every area. And here's the way I found it. I've been getting in better shape and working out every day, and doing that pretty much 6 days a week at least. And one of the things that I decided to do was to focus on doing push-ups and how many can I do. And so this little voice would be going off in my head as the number would start to get past 20, and then I get to 30, and then it would just start screaming, and I would give out. Like if I hit 40, I was lucky. And what I found was just this little voice came to me and said, stop counting. Stop counting at 10 and go back and start counting at 1. And so I just would go back and start counting at 1. And I found that I could blow right past whatever my little internal governor was that said I had to stop at some point. And I got up to 80 the other day. And, I do 50 as a minimum every single day. But it's like, where else am I limiting myself? Where else do I have some kind of limitation that's saying I can't do this, or I can't do that? And there really is probably no end to it. But I just wanted to share that with you.
John, you're amazing. I truly appreciate your amazing text messages that you send me, my friend. So encouraging. I'm so blessed by your encouragement, your appreciation, your love. It's so welcome. I'm so blessed. So thank you so much for your support and your love on this call. It's been powerful to lock arms with you and to see the things that you're doing to help people and to help corporations and your amazing abilities, my friend. So thank you for being on the call. Thank you for being a part of this and sharing that sprout, a major roadblock of the mind. Wow. Working out every day, and I love the fact that you said starting over the number. It was amazing how that coincides a few weeks ago with Mike Morin and how he taught me. We had him as a guest speaker, and a very successful man, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, a multimillionaire, and just seeing his results in his life and knowing what he taught me was the same thing that you're saying. Instead of counting to 20, count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Start over. 1, 2. I can do 5. It's those little victories that encourage us to keep going. It's the little things, and that's so powerful, like you said, starting over. And like you said, it's the mind. Today I got into the zone and was able to run 4 miles, do this 4-mile jog, and the last one I'd done was maybe 2.5, and I thought I was going to pass out on that jog, and now I did 4 by just getting into the right mindset, the right frame of mind, and it's powerful what that does. We will only achieve our lowest limiting belief. Last year I did the same thing with push-ups, and I'll tell you, I did not believe I could ever achieve my goal was to do 84, and I finally got there. And I thank you for the encouragement because my wife's been after me. You should start doing push-ups again. So what an encouragement you are to me, my friend. I think I'm going to have to start doing it again.
Yeah.
So bless you, John.
It's a lot like, it's like the ego part that, I want to be the big winner or something, and that's what gets in my way. Yeah. And it's about, staying with people and staying focused on them instead of me.
That's right. That's good stuff. Good stuff. Amazing.
Well,
amazing. Thank you for sharing. Powerful. Wow. What are we going to do? What little challenge can we have for ourselves to help us? Because I guarantee one of the major things, if you improve your physical body and improve those things, you will begin to see your everything improve in your life, your energy, your stature, your confidence. I think that's one of the major things as I've been exercising is confidence. with my physical body being toned up and being able to stand up taller. I feel myself walking taller now, and it just does something to you, which then changes the whole atmosphere of your life. Woo, good stuff. All right, sorry. I'm excited today. Who else is out there? Share some of your sprouts with us. It's good stuff here today. This is an awesome Sprouts Friday. Tell us. Yes.
Hi. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
This is Shamira. My sprout is, okay, so I met you guys about 3 weeks ago. I met Leonada at Sephora. I worked there once a week, and I was facing a lot of spiritual warfare from last year all the way kind of up until now. But my sprout is just being around amazing people that inspire me and help me to grow and motivate me. You guys have been a true blessing in my life. You just don't even know. Like, even my children, like, I can't wait to bring my older son to the fellowship so you guys can meet him. But I've seen a change in Jaden. Just, he's happy. He can't wait to go meet with you guys on Friday and play with the kids. And, you know, just my faith. I've been, you know, experiencing more faith, like having more faith that things are going to get better, and they have been getting better. A testimony is, you know, people told me that, oh, get rid of your car, you know, it's not worth it. But I found a mechanic, and I prayed before I took my car to this mechanic, and he actually fixed my car, which is wonderful because I can get around more. But the only thing is, and now I have to pay some tickets to the DMV that, you know, they just found out about. But that's okay. Everything is going to work out. And I'm just a happier person. Like, I've been getting on the conference calls for 3 weeks now. I've been telling people about it, and I'm just fired up. I can't wait until I go to the conference to hear Danny Johnson. I'm still working on the money, but I know that I'm going. And I just want to say thank you to everyone. I just feel truly blessed. Like, I know Kevin feels the same way. That's my business partner, and you guys are a true blessing. And the Sprout is just meeting you guys, and that's it.
Wow, Shamir, that is so awesome. Thank you so much. Seeing the results in your life in 3 short weeks. I mean, most people say that's not possible, but it is possible. That is the God that we serve. He's right on time, and He's changing your children, seeing their love and their energy and their smiles, giving you more faith, more belief. Your car's fixed, good things happening, and you're going to first step. Yes! Powerful, powerful Sprouts. Thank you so much, Shamira. Can't wait to see you tonight. It's going to be awesome. Looking forward to seeing you tonight, Shamira. Bless you, Jerry. Who else has a Sprout? Good stuff.
Hello, Carlos. North Hollywood.
Hello, Evelyn.
How are you doing? How's everybody out there?
Good, girl. Good to hear you on the call. What is your Sprout, my dear?
My Sprout is, as you know, to go. Both of my parents passed away 20 days ago. At which time, my human resource manager that I was having Bible study with, her husband got murdered. And 2 people, my network company, died all of a sudden. And then a family of 5 got in a major car accident, and the father just passed away last night. The mother is still in a coma. My Sprout is, and on the call I had yesterday with Hannah, is my emotions are high. My emotions are going. She said something about when you low point, don't let Satan get the best of you. So yesterday when I saw on Facebook that the father died, I got in real rut, and it took everything to get up, put on my walking pants, my jogging pants, and walk around this park to hear other people's encouragement and keep on plugging in so that the highs or the lows will not be low. I know we all have to go through it, but if you really get low, Satan can get the best of you. So I said, Evelyn, put on your pants, go to the park, and keep on plugging in. And the Bible says this too will pass.
Yes, yes.
That too is my sprout. The other thing I noticed, and I love it when you say, or Danny Johnson says, everybody giving value to people and meeting them where they are. We're in a world that everybody's just so selfish, so caught up. Get over yourself, Evelyn. I want you to perform. I want you to jump through these hoops. And, we know you're mourning. We know you're, grieving. But I need you to do 20 of these items. And so it kind of made me stop to ask again, this is my why. Why do I do what I do? And she said also, we're supposed to be the light of the world, and we're peculiar people. So as I'm going through this, I want people to still see, because then plugged in, that there's hope. That people say, hey, Evelyn, what inspires you? I know you got all this tragedy going around. And then I can say, hey, I got this number, plug in. I'm listening to it every day. And even if I do a 30 minutes of walking and listening to the number, the conference call, that's enough to get me to the next day.
Wow. Evelyn, thank you. Thank you so much. Victory. That is the purest form of victory, is what you just described. Thank you. I mean, it's so important. I've been in that fetal position before. I really have, where I just didn't want to get out of bed. And thank you, Evelyn, for the victory, and knowing that this call helped you to get out of bed. It's just so powerful to me, and I'm so blessed, Evelyn. God bless you. Thank you so much, because even like Hannah said yesterday, right, she wiped her snotty nose with that sock and she folded clothes. She began to do something instead of just laying in that fetal position. Like, we all get stuck there sometimes. But I'm so blessed to know that this call helped you to get out of bed and get going. And bless you. We're here. We love you. We know that victory is so powerful in your life, and you are overcoming all the death and devastation and destruction that is around you, and yet you are plugging on. You are moving forward. You are continuing to stay persistent, consistent. So it's so powerful to see you setting the example, to see you overcoming and being victorious in every area of your life. So congratulations and bless you, and thank you so much for sharing. Awesome, 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 Sprouts. Well, it's 9 o'clock. We're a little bit over, but I know somebody may have a burning desire. Do you want to share a Sprout real quick before we close down the call? Who would like to share?
Hey, it's me, Leonida. Sorry, I just wanted to listen to everybody's Sprouts, but yes, I had a really amazing week, and some of my closest friends know I'm kind of going through a very kind of profound transformation on the inside. Got launched when I took a week off by myself. It so happens when you spend time with God, too much time, you never know, you might change everything about you. And this week, because I've been just directed to not go and spend hours, here and there, doing things that are away from the core of my responsibilities with my husband, my family, my home, I definitely struggled in an area which some people are familiar with. I've been wanting to reach out to grab some sugar. I've actually been drinking more coffee, so that's good. That's a good thing. So that's a really good Sprout that I've wanted to run out, and grab stuff, and I've just held back. Instead, just, continued my process. And what's really profound is that it's been on my heart to write, autobiographical stuff and just thoughts, different things here and there. And I just talk about a couple years ago that I needed to, like, open up a blog and start writing my thoughts out. And what's really profound is that this week I had heard that message again, and I started hearing my thoughts more clearly than ever. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like the lack of busyness and distraction has opened up a window for me to hear what I'm thinking, and I started sharing a little bit. I posted something on my Facebook. I started sharing with people on the phone, and I'm hearing that it's something that people need to hear. And then I went to do physical therapy. This was the killer. I shared with the physical therapist I've been seeing for like 2 years, so she kind of knows a little bit of my shifting and changing. And she just went on and on for like almost an hour, because I'm there for an hour and a half, so an hour talking about how I need to get this on the blog, how people need to learn how to apply business, tactics to raising kids, because I'm seeing some amazing stuff, which actually, would take a lot of time to share. But I'm just seeing amazing things that I am being almost like forced to implement because I'm challenged. Every day I'm challenged. Okay, so how do I, things like, how do I motivate my child to do this? How do I motivate my child to do a Bible study? How do I motivate my child to read this book? I mean, all day long. So I'm having to go to all my tool set and implement, and I'm just being blown away by the results of taking these principles, which we hear on this call, and implementing them into my kids and then seeing the results. And it's just really blowing me away. And I'm excited because even though I haven't started blogging, but I now see, God's direction is very clear for me that I do need to move in this direction. It's just one of the things I've been wanting to do. And so what do you know? I clear my schedule. I use Time Secrets to keep my life in order, give more time to my kids, and voila, all this stuff starts shifting. Oh, and the last thing I'll say, one of the things that the kids and I had thought through in terms of a family business, that we can do is that we could actually take in a child or two next school year and mentor them, have them a part of our home school, just not change anything in our lifestyle other than have them here and have each of the kids share their, whatever their strengths area, music or writing or poetry or whatever they do, and just being able to share that with the child and impact someone's life. Well, last couple days ago, a friend of mine that I hadn't seen for a while basically asked if she could have her child hang out with us and potentially have us homeschool her next year. And even though that's not all set in stone, but it shows that it is sprout. It's not only what God has put on our hearts as we want to go into another level of giving to other people, but the fact that, that as we had that desire, a friend of mine just shared it with me, that possibility that she's literally thinking about taking her daughter out of school and that she wants to move into this, new area of having a positive environment for her child where it's stimulating, where this child can be encouraged, positively lifted up, and I feel like we're ready for that. So that was really, really awesome because it confirms, what our thoughts are in terms of moving in that direction. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Oh, my goodness. So amazing. So awesome. Love hearing from you. Every week, I know that things are moving at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Every 24 hours, powerful things are happening. I know you could go on and on because I've heard some of the things that are changing in your life, in your children's life, in your home. It's at warp speed. Hello. It's so powerful, Miss Leoneda. Thank you for sharing because it really is great stuff to hear how powerful your life is and how powerful your influence is, and the fact that you are just focused on your children and your spouse, your husband, and you're beginning to write and blog, that you're motivating people and seeing lives change through the change in you. I mean, that's what's so powerful. We don't have to figure out new things to write about or new things to say. We just talk about what's happening in our lives, and it's so amazing because it's just happening in us. And that's what helps others. We just share the stories of our lives that God has had such an impact on our lives and our homes and our children. And then now that you're going to have the ability, and I see it, to influence other children and other lives, powerful. It's going to be so awesome. and excited for that because you guys are getting such incredible results. Thank you so much, Leoneda, for sharing. And that is the conclusion of Sprouts Friday. I tell you what, we're over. But Ryan, with his cigarettes, no cigarettes, 4 weeks of training, solid. Julius, hanging out with the right people, incredible environment, incredible influence that Julius is, reading the Word, getting time. John O'Connor with his challenge of push-ups, getting greater and stronger every day, working out 6 days a week, and overcoming that lowest limiting belief where he's almost up to 80 push-ups and then some. Powerful. Shamira, seeing the change in her son Jaden, and he's happy and more energetic, seeing her belief go through the roof, more faith. Her car is fixed. Good things are happening. She's coming to first steps to success. Victory. Wow, Evelyn, all this death and devastation and destruction around her, but yet she is pressing on. She is being that arrow that is piercing through the darkness and having victory in her life as she is making the decision to get up and get going and motivating all of us by doing that. And Miss Leoneda, results in your life and your family and in your children. It's evident that everyone on this call is taking action, making a difference in their lives, getting results. Thank you, each and every one of you, for your love and your support and for sharing on this call. You can do it too. You can take action too. If you heard these stories, maybe you're thinking, well, wow, what about my Sprouts? What about my life? You're on this call. That's a Sprout. You're hearing my voice. Congratulations. Now do something today to take a little more action, a little Sprout, something that you can do to help someone else or benefit someone else to make a difference in their life. Smile at them. I know this morning when we were jogging, Chantel and I both made it a point to everybody we passed, we said, good morning. Some responded, some didn't. One guy, but most people responded. It was awesome. One guy even said, good job. Keep up the good work, you guys. I was like, whoa, cool. It was about halfway through our jog that he did that. So it's awesome to have the Sprouts, to have the encouragement. And I'm here to tell you it's a great day. Good job. Keep going. You can do it. Thank you for being here on Sprouts Friday. Come join us tonight. It is Friday Fellowship in Signal Hill, Long Beach, California. Even if you have to drive an hour, I promise you it will be worth it. It's going to be fun. We have lots of games. We have lots of fellowship, lots of fun and laughter. We watch videos. We do all kinds of crazy stuff. You never know what's going to happen. We always have a blast, though. Always have incredible time of just getting to know each other, building relationships. There's going to be a lot of new people tonight, so come meet the new people if you've been out here before. I know I've had 3 confirmations of brand new people coming out tonight. The house is going to be packed starting at 6 p.m. Facebook us, text us, whatever for the address, and we'd love to have you out here. Have a great day. Have a fantastic day. God bless you, and thanks for being on the call.